So as growing up, I remember I would listen to different type of Asian music, right? And one of this music that I listen to is by Che Chow. I'm sorry, it's pretty good. But another music is by Endlessly Loved by Jackie Chan or something. It was from the movie The Myth. If you ever watched the movie The Myth, it's great. And also Che Chow is he produces this movie called The Secret. It has sound like the movie The Secret, right? Now, it's about he found love with this girl who was from the past, and it's about time traveling, right? Where this girl from the past met Che Chow from the present moment, and Che Chow is like a student, and they have what is it, music and piano in it. It's a great movie. It's not boring. Because of course not, because they have time travel, man. Come on, and they have romance and love in it. I would not. I need like I back in the day. I remember I watched so many movies. I was like, fuck, I gotta watch romance movie, man. I gotta watch like romantic movies, man. I can't watch this too much action. It get too much. Like, oh, I can't do that. This get too much. So I will watch it, and it's pretty good. I highly recommend it. So he is a Taiwanese musician, songwriter, record producer, film producer, actor, and director. So I noticed as I I want to profile the people who I listen to, like the music that I listen to, and I noticed that every time I go deeper into look into people who I listen to, their background is very different from the American or Western style, from the Asian style to the Western. And he talked about this in the other, because I was watching the video interview on YouTube, and he talked about he said his music is different from Western rap culture. He used his music to remind people of the problem of the world. He used his music to solve problem. He's the most China most influential people. He wanted to be inspirational for society, particular children. His song is about love. He said, including love for your parents. The rap music American, it's about drugs, gun violence, but his song is about don't take drugs, take care of your parents. Asian most famous face. Now, here's the thing why he said that. I think because whatever your, because I wrote it down, how we grow up is how we produce content into the world, or how we create things in the world, right? I think that the way that people, I don't not necessarily like hard rap or those type of rap. I rarely listen to. I know what rap is, and I listened to it back in the day, but I don't listen to it now because it's too much. It's like, why do they have to put drugs all the time? Why do they have to do weed all the time? That's for me. That I think that's disgusting, right? You and I don't know. Like, I understand why they do it, because it's how they grew up. So here's the thing that I think why. So whether you hate them or whatever, it's just how I got into understanding this. Uh, when I think either after Donald Trump got elected, he talked about Chicago, right? And why Chicago is the place where a lot of murder happen and killings, and they want to send whatever troops to help people. And oftentimes these rappers are from Chicago. Uh, they they want to rap to find a way out of the situation that they're in. And so these rappers are from Chicago. That's why they have gun and weed and violence, because that's how they grew up. And while Asian culture, they're very caring. They want to, they understand. It's just like Jackie Chan. Jackie Chan understands the when they are was it when they're was it actor or producer of movies. They understand that the content, the movie, the music has an effect on the world. It has an effect on your subconscious. It has an effect on the language that you use, the way that it program your mind to do the things that you normally wouldn't do. These music can influence you whether for worse or bad, right? And particularly is not good because it programs you to think a certain way. And that's why I don't often listen to hardcore rap or rap. I just listen to um, mostly romantic songs, right? Or any song that geared towards, well, anyway, it's geared toward love. But these, and we have to understand that if you will the power of influence, you have to use it for good, right? So that's what all they know. He tend to believe in himself. He like to complete his work. So I believe that he, the way that he produced the movie, because he was also in the movie, I think The Curse of Golden Flower. He talked about in the video that he worked with Chow Yun-fat. If you know who don't know who Chow Yun-fat is, he he was the actor in the Bulletproof Monk. If you ever watched that, it was a good movie. But also he was in I think he was Roshi in the Dragon Ball Evolution, right? And also, Che Chow said in his video said, "I'm getting older now. I want to play a student convincingly. I still have to chance. It'll be too late. So after a few years." So this message is for all of us. So two message that we gotta believe in ourselves more to produce the situation, the circumstances that we want. And we might fail, yeah, but we gotta believe that it can happen. And oftentimes, I think I think yesterday there was this recommendation, a video of people telling what they have regrets on, and you never want to have regrets. You gotta live the life that you create now. I mean, that's why you gotta push what you want to do or what you want happen because you only have one life. I don't care if you talk about past life or whatever. If you have past and you talk about past life, you're not living up to your potential, right? Because the thing is that people talk about reincarnation. You're using that whether people say past life and reincarnation, you're using that as an excuse so you won't have to produce great content. You're using that as an excuse to don't live out your life to the best of the potential. One day you will have regrets like so many people do. And you don't want to live a life of regrets. That the things that you could have done today, you hope and wish, but you didn't do it. And one day you will say, damn, I wish I'd done that. I wish I went for what I believe is right. I wish I did my dream. And I wish I didn't allow the people say I couldn't do it. But you can. You got to believe in yourself more, right? So at a younger age, he played the piano at 3 years old. Strict practice schedule too. He almost wanted to give up. And he said that his mom paid for his whatever to learn piano or something. I don't remember. And that's why he do work hard because he's like fuck it. One day all his work will pay off. One day all the work that you do will pay off. Whatever you try to do, good in the world, influence or whatever that your heart wants, it will pay off. But the thing is, the thing is, we don't want to deal with the process. We want the results right away. And oftentimes, the results take years of putting hard work in it, right? And if you put in hard work, that means you love it and you believe in it. Um, I think that's pretty much it. Okay, so yeah, I think that his one song is good, so I'm gonna listen to one of his songs. So there's two things that I got out of this that I don't live forever. That means that in a moment, there's a guy who I watch, and it was so sad, right? On his what was it? I watched his content for a while, right? And it sucks that he passed away, and I wanted to talk about that. I binge watch his YouTube channel content, and it sucks he died, and it's sad. I haven't made content about it yet, but I want to talk about it. His name is Grant Thomason or something. I can't remember his last name, but he's the king. He had a YouTube channel, King of Random, and man, he have all the creative like videos and all the creative things that he did, and I was like, damn, he died so young, and I was like, damn, people are dying so young, and you don't know when you will die, and that's the problem that people. You know one thing, people don't understand that they will have regrets, and they didn't dare to dream, they didn't dare to go after something that they truly want, they didn't dare to do anything of it because they're afraid to do it, because they're afraid that they might fail or fail in front of others, they might fail, that it won't work. Shit, how you know it won't work? It might work out, but you have to continuously learn, or you will, or the things that you do or the dream that you have will die off. Nothing lasts forever. The you know the device that you have, the the what was it, the what was it, well, books last. I'm trying to think of tech, what was it, yeah, the device will die off, and so those things doesn't last. But what lasts is the things that you have created, your memories, the moments that you spend time with people that you love, the dream that you built for yourself, the joy, the skills that you develop. Nobody can take that away. The experience that you develop, nobody can take that away. Um, the proud moment that you did do. Rarely are you proud of the regrets that you have, but you're proud the things that you did do, but you hate and resent the thing that you didn't do. And I saw it. Like, you don't want to be at the end of your life regretting, resenting, hating out of anger. Because the thing is, your fear of the things. Like, those things are not meant to paralyze you. Those things are meant to release your potential. Because if you do the things that you fear, I guarantee you'll release your potential. But because you're paralyzed and you're letting the fear limit you, so you will stay limited and you will tap out your potential. You will tap out and you will have so much regret that I guarantee you will hate your life. Or you already hate your life and you're not trying. If you hate your life, then do the things that you want to do now and forever, and produce content that matters to you. I think that's I want to get that there. That's my thoughts today. Because you don't have forever, man. You don't have forever.